For like in the last meeting, comparatives. The rule to like transform an adjective into a comparative adjective are the following. We have one syllable adjectives and we have two syllable adjectives. Okay? Or even more syllable adjectives. But let's talk about one syllable adjectives and two syllable adjectives. When we have one, the normal thing to do is what is the I need this. When we have one, the normal thing to do is to add er to the end of the adjective. For example, long, longer, long, longer. So we're going to use the sound of the last letter to pronounce the extra syllable that now we have in here, okay? This is an extra syllable. So if we say long, now we're saying longer, longer, okay? No longer, but longer. With this, now what happens here? What happens here is that we have two consonants. Look, consonant, consonant. Okay, they're both consonants. Consonant, consonant. So let me put it like that. I want to touch that. No. Just, there you go. Consonant. Okay, two consonants. Remember, we have consonants and vowels. Consonant, and vowel. It's for you to have it there. Whenever I mention that, I put that. So we have the adjective tall. In the adjective tall, we have the same thing. We have consonant, consonant. You see? So the only thing we do is that we add er as in the example. Er. Okay? Here, the adjective is straight. Straight. And yes, this has one syllable. So for straight, it's the same thing. The same thing. One syllable. Yes. Consonant, consonant. It finishes in consonant, consonant. Consonant, consonant. Yes. So what do? We add er. You see? Can you see that, guys? It's very simple. Now, we have consonant and vowel. Consonant, vowel. Consonant, vowel. We do the same thing. We repeat the action. Er. We use add er. When we have the vowel E there, we only add er. Okay? We only add er because we already have the vowel E. So since we have the vowel E, the vowel E only add er. Okay, vowel. Vowel E only add R, only take R. That's what you're gonna do. Okay, so consonant and vowel E, you only add R. Another. When you have these adjectives that have this structure at the end, what is it? It's not this I'm looking for. Is this? These adjectives are consonant, vowel, consonant. Okay? So let's take it. Consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant. Okay? Remember the CVC, and that's going to be very important for you. Consonant plus vowel plus consonant. This is going to be very important for you because you're going to use it a lot. So in here, what do? When we have this structure, what we do is the following. We double the consonant. When we have this structure, we double the last consonant and we add ER. Okay? So this is how we're gonna do it. When we have the CVC structure, we double the last consonant and add ER. For example, big, bigger. So as you notice, everything we add to form the comparative is GER, as in bigger, bigger. Okay? The same with hot. Hot has the same thing. Consonant, vowel, consonant. So in here, we do the same thing. We repeat the same action. We double the last consonant, which is T, and then we add ER, and we form hotter, hotter. So remember, those are for adjectives that end in consonant, vowel, consonant, okay? With one syllable. Now, adjectives with two syllables. When the adjective has two syllables, the comparative will depend on the pronunciation, on the sound. Okay? So, for example, we have honest. We have honest. Honest. Now, this adjective has two syllables, honest. But what happens here? You see, it has two adjectives, honest. Now, what happens here? Guys, the microphone, please. If we are to form the comparative of this adjective, and I say, for example, as a teacher, we add ER, and I say honester, what happens here? The problem is with this one that now I don't have two syllables. Now I have three syllables. I have o, nes, ter. So that makes it three syllables. And that is a problem. We do not want to have three syllables. We want two syllables only. So what do? When that situation happens, the only thing we do is to add more before the adjective. So we say more honest. Okay? More honest, because we don't want three syllables. We do not want three syllables, okay? That's why we say more honest, more honest. Famous. Famous is the same thing. With famous is the same thing. So imagine I say famouser. 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 So famouser will have three syllables, and I don't want three syllables. We do not want three syllables in English for the adjectives. So instead of that, what I do is that I put more, and I say more famous. Okay, more famous. That is how we do it. So that's why it says famous, more famous. Now, what happens with these two? Oh, in this case, it's simple. You have consonant plus Y. In this case, you have consonant and you have Y. So that is different. Consonant and letter Y. So that's a little different. So what happens when we have consonant and Y? Well, what happens is we drop the Y and add I-E-R. So when we have this situation, this combination here of consonant and Y, what we do is we drop the Y and add I-E-R. So as you notice in happy, the Y was dropped, was eliminated. That is dropped when I am like eliminating from that, like we drop it, literally. And then we add I-E-R. So as you can see, the I disappears, okay? The I disappears, the Y disappears, and then we add I-E-R, so we don't have it there anymore. The same happens here. Z, consonant, Y, okay? And the letter Y, we do the same thing. We have cray and then zir. So what happens here? Why can we do that? Because it's simple. We still have two syllables. We still have two syllables. For example, happy. How many syllables? Happy. It has two syllables. Ha-P. Two syllables. And happier. How many syllables? It has two syllables. Ha, pier, happier. Okay, still have two syllables. Happier, happier. So since we are not adding an extra syllable to the adjective, we can form these adjectives by adding I-E-R. Okay, I-E-R. Because it still has two syllables. We are not adding an extra syllable to it. So, question. What is the comparative of noisy? Do it in the chat. What is the comparative of noisy? Let's see how many people are understanding. Write in the chat. You don't need to know the definition, you just need to know the word. Noisy. What is the comparative? Alan said something. Alan said more noisy. Lewander said noisier. Maria said noisier. Idelme said noisier. Chris said noisier. Noisier, noisier. All right, very good. The comparative of noisy is noisier. Why noisier? Simple. Consonant Y. Okay? And it has two syllables. So it's consonant Y. Consonant Y. So it's the same. We drop the Y and we add I-E-R. Noisier, like this one. Okay, very good. What is the comparative of fast? What is the comparative of fast? Very good. Faster, faster. Excellent. We add ER because it's consonant, consonant, so we add ER. Excellent. What is the comparative of large? What is the comparative of large? Very good. Larger, you're killing it. What is the comparative of beautiful? What is the comparative of beautiful? Let's see how many people can get it. What is the comparative of beautiful? Says is more beautiful, more beautiful, more beautiful. Very good. It is more beautiful. What is the comparative of angry? What is the comparative of angry? Very good. You're killing it, guys. Excellent. What is the comparative of, let me see. Yeah, adjectives. I am very bad at recalling. Well, that's it. That is enough practice for now. So, any questions about adjectives? Do you have any questions about comparatives? No. Okay, very good. So remember, the comparative is formed by the adjective. Okay, the comparative adjective plus than. Okay, and the verb. Than is very necessary. You say Maria is taller than Juan, for example, or Juan is taller than Maria. And so than, okay, not that, than. Remember that, than, okay? All right, so it's the video for now.